Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
I was just sitting here thinking about what are we gonna do this year to make Easter special? Like we're stuck here on an island.
I think Easter's pretty special. I think what you're dealing with is the fact that everything we normally do is completely not even available.
Well, yeah, exactly. Normally we hang out with friends and family. We have a big meal, turkey or ham, or turkey and ham, and now what are we gonna do? Like play coconuts and eat sandcastles?
I think it's a good opportunity. It's going to help us have to look at what we're actually celebrating. Spend more time focusing on Jesus, because we're always running around trying to do so much stuff. But now we get to focus on us. We get to focus on our kids and remember to speak well and teach them about who Jesus is, instead of just kind of getting caught up with having to do all these different things, which are nice, but they're not the point.
You know, I have really enjoyed spending time with the kids lately.
And they've been so great. I mean, honestly, it's been great for their relationships. Like, you just relax and sit back. And...
I've got her! I've got her!
What is going on?
Oh my goodness, my heart. Are you okay? What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I was thinking about trusting my brother when he said, I have an even easier way of drying clothes. Just put this on and let the air trap around you.
This is ridiculous. I gotta go find you.
My goodness. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better now that I'm out of the sky. On a better note, I found some really good places where we can find food and water.
Well, there's God doing his thing again.
What thing?
Well, often God can take a situation that is meant for evil and just plain wrong and turn it to good.
That's cool.
Think about Joseph. Remember the story of Joseph and his brothers in the Bible?
Not really.
It's when they took him and they sold him into slavery and into Egypt, and Joseph was probably as low as he could have possibly gotten. But God took the situation and turned it around, and Joseph ended up helping out millions of people, including his brothers, who were the ones that were out to hurt him in the first place. Why don't we take a look at that story together?
Sure.
So Jacob goes on from there to have 12 sons, big family. But Jacob loves his 11th son, Joseph, way more than all the others. And so he gives him the special Technicolor dream coat. And his brothers, because of this, come to hate him.
So much so that they plan on killing him.
But they don't. They instead just sell him as a slave down in Egypt.
Now, while in Egypt, through this crazy series of events, Joseph goes from being in a prison cell to becoming the second in command there.
And so later on, the whole Middle East falls into this food shortage. And Joseph's brothers, they come down to Egypt looking for food. And then when they get there, who should they find as the ruler of the whole land?
It's Joseph, that guy they sold into slavery. But he actually saves them from starving to death.
And so here you have it. These are the great-grandchildren of Abraham who have done this heinous act to their brother. But God has transformed their evil into something good.
And that's exactly what Joseph says here in the last paragraph of the entire book. He says, you guys planned all of this for evil, but God planned it for good, to save people's lives.
Now, these words, they conclude the book because they actually summarize the message of the whole story so far. Humans keep choosing evil, and we are thinking they're screwing up God's plan, but he keeps turning their evil back into good. And somehow, he's going to use this family to restore humanity back to the garden.
So that's the book of Genesis. But we still don't know how exactly he's going to use this family to bring us back to the garden.
Well, yeah, but this is just the first book. So that's what the rest of the Bible sets out to answer.
there you are. I've been looking all over for you. What part of flying your sister through the air did you think was going to be a good idea?
Okay, look, I knew it wasn't going to be a good idea, but I was mad at her and I didn't really think it was going to do anything.
This is so dangerous. I mean, she's safe, but it could have gone so bad. She could have crashed in the jungle. She could have flown off into the ocean and splashed down way out there where we couldn't get to her. Like, did you get that?
So where'd I go from here?
Well, there's not a thing. There's no thing that can be done. But you have to apologize. You have to make it right. And you have to say it from your heart. Not just so you don't get into trouble, but because you know that you did something that was unwise. You did something that wasn't smart. That you weren't taking care of her.
I was going to do that before you came.
Well, guess what? Here's your chance, because here comes Kiara.
Heck yeah. I know what I did was bad, and I'm sorry that I wasn't taking care of you and acting like your big brother. Will you forgive me?
Of course.
Heck yeah?
Yeah?
Your shirt's dry.
Ah.